Hi, Sagittarius. Thanks for tuning in. Uh, this is Patty from the Healing Room, Patty Boyle at the Healing Room, and I have pulled cards for your love, your money, and your health for the month of March 2017. Before we go any further, I just like to let people know that I do not believe in coincidence. I only believe in synchronicity. So if you have been guided here, you will at least get one nugget that either keeps you on path, puts you on path, or actually brings you somewhere else so that you can be put on path or stay on path. Okay. I don't believe in coincidences or accidents. Again, I do believe you were guided here by your spiritual helpers. Also, that said, I suggest that you also look at your rising sign and your moon sign in addition to your sun sign so that you can get a more comprehensive view of your March forecast for 2017. Sometimes your rising or your moon sign may carry more weight. Again, these are general readings, and so if you're interested in a more personal reading, you can email me at thehealingroomcrystals@gmail.com, and I would be very happy to work with you. Okay, so without further ado, let us look at what I pulled for you. For money, love, and health. All right, I'll let you take a look with me, okay? Okay. Make sure that you can see everything and you guys can see it too. All right, so first for love, I have a few different ways to read these cards here. So for some of you that are in a relationship, I feel like the relationship is awesome. I feel like you guys literally complete each other's sentences. But I feel like you guys are now in the process of starting a new chapter. So you guys may be traveling together somewhere. You know, the Chariot sometimes means traveling. You guys may be taking a trip together. But I do feel like you guys have definitely the sense of, you know, you're with the right person. Okay, now. I'm also going to read it. I pulled several cards here, so I'm going to read it a few other ways too. So for those of you who are not in a relationship, I feel that traveling somewhere will help to spark meeting that right person. Okay. I feel like you've raised up a level. Chariot is kind of raising up to another level where you're ready for a relationship now. And I feel like this person is right around the corner from you, and it's going to be a great union. Okay. I'm also going to read this one other way, which is for those of you that are in a relationship that things are just, sometimes the world means the completion. All right. It's already completed. Coupled with the Chariot, I would say it either means you guys, the Chariot sometimes can mean one of you wants to leave. So whoever's viewing this video, it may be you, okay? Because you feel like it's already run its course. It doesn't mean it's bad or dark or heavy. It's run its course. I feel like, I pulled this card, and it basically means this is kind of a self-imposed prison, and all these swords are kind of the expectations and the burdens that you carry within the relationship. Maybe it's done. Maybe you're ready for a new chapter, okay? But it's going to be very organic. It's not going to be, you're both going to know it, okay? Primarily, I'm going to read these cards as very beneficial, and primarily I'm going to read these cards because these are very bright cards and amazing cards, that you are with your right partner and that they're amazing. And you guys are just like two puzzle pieces. But secondarily, I'm going to read it if you're not in a relationship. I feel like it's time for you to go out and about so you can meet this person, whether it's in a coffee shop, at a ski lodge, at a club. I feel like you need to go somewhere to meet this person, and it's going to feel like kismet. It's going to feel like destiny. You're just going to be like, what? This person knows me. It's weird. It's going to be this beautiful, blessed, brand new beginning because any ace is the hand of God. Okay. Because these are general readings, I will read them several different ways because everybody's in a different place in their life. So when I pulled this card, now this card, even though I could also read this in a good way, believe it or not, because this card also means this union here that you're about to get involved in, make sure you don't this would be a card of warning, which would basically say, make sure you don't get sucked into the relationship and lose yourself. All right. So that would just be kind of a sidebar. This was a card I pulled as just an extra clarifier. So these primary cards, which are both majors, which are wonderful cards, I feel like the person you're with is like destiny and meant to be with you. And I'll be honest with you, how I will read this is how my initial gut reaction was, it's a wonderful union, and you guys are just going into a new chapter. You could be traveling together. You know, who knows? You guys could be moving together. You could be moving, or you could be moving in together. Sometimes that's what that means. But make sure you don't lose yourself, okay? Take care of your needs, because, you know, this is the castle of your dreams back here. There's no swords behind you and your feet are free. You could walk the castle of your dreams. But these are kind of like what people expect of you, and like kind of like these people-pleasing swords. Like, no. This person fell in love with you for who you were, being fully you, and not being, you know, somebody's lackey. So yeah, so I do feel like it's going to be beneficial. And like I said, for those who aren't in a relationship, I feel like you're going to stumble across this person. Once you start doing a little traveling outside of the house, I just feel like, you know, plan a day trip or something, you know, plan a weekend, you know, if you're taking a vacation, keep your eyes peeled for this person. I just feel like they're on deck. All right, as far as your money, like really, it's amazing, okay? This brand new venture that you've been waiting on, like big money, okay? The money is here now, all right? I feel like whatever you've been waiting for, whether it was a contract or a new job, like, yes, you're getting it. And I feel like, you know, you've been waiting for it. So it's like, oh my gosh, it's about time. But this great victory card. Victory with the help of others, okay? And the sun is like a brand new beginning that is just, it's like a brand new, amazing start in the money sector. And the King of Pentacles, really, I mean, he's kind of self-explanatory. He's just kind of like rolling in the dough. And that's pretty much where you're headed, okay? So if you're not there yet, you're going to be, all right? Now, when it comes to your health, I feel like natural things are best for you. And that this is really, again, I do feel like you've got a lot of these, the sun, the aces, you know, I feel like there's brand new beginnings. You're inspired to action this month. But I feel like you're going to really start going organic. You're going to start doing natural things. You're going to really pay attention to being outside of anything of the earth is really going to be healing for you, because your health is amazing. And even if you've had little things going wrong or even big things going wrong, I feel like this is the month things take a turn and you start listening to your hits. And I feel like I got this in the health sector for another sign also. It's very interesting. But the universe is trying to tell you, please go natural, because this is where the answers to all your health afflictions are. This is how you solve them. Okay, so you guys have a great month. What I'm doing this month also is I am actually pulling a card from, this is the Doreen Virtue deck, which is called Angel Therapy Oracle Cards. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm pulling one card from the deck, asking the angels what message they have for those, you know, born under the sign of Sagittarius for the month of March 2017. So I'm going to meditate for a minute and then we'll get started. Okay. All right, here we go. Thanks for bearing with me. All right, please give me insight into what messages do angels have for those born under the sign of Sagittarius for the month of March 2017. Again, I call upon Almighty God, Almighty Goddess. I call upon all of our highest level spirit guides and angels. I call upon mine and all those who will be viewing this video. I call upon all of theirs. I call upon all the angels that work with all of us to please come through. Please give us insight into what message do you guys have for those born under the sign of Sagittarius? Whoa, too many of those. Please give us insight into what message do you guys have for those born under the sign of Sagittarius for the month of March 2017? Top of the deck. Really? Okay. So I just got this card for Scorpio. So interesting. Visualize success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. I do feel like you guys are already doing this, but I feel like they just want you to continue because all of your categories are pretty like amazing. The only thing I would worry about would be, let's see, would be your relationship sector. That's the only thing. If there is something going on there with the new chapter and, you might be nervous about it, starting something new. But I feel like they want you to continue. I feel like you're a good role model for others. Okay. So visualize what you want, like like I told Scorpio, put your head on the pillow at night and instead of thinking of all the things you should have said, to this wacko and that wacko and say, oh, I should have said that. I can't believe I didn't think of that then. Think of a mind movie of how you want your life to be. All right. However you want your life to be. And then every single night have that same exact mind movie replay and replay and replay. You don't need to change anything because you're ingraining it into your subconscious. Because your subconscious becomes the projector or the generator of your tangible reality that surrounds you day in and day out. All right. It's kind of like the memes that we tell ourselves and these kind of crazy things that we live by default sometimes really hurt us and we don't even realize the self-talk. So to continue this amazing ride you guys are on, because to be honest with you, like it's an amazing ride. Visualize things happening exactly how you want them to happen. Then you will be so surprised because it will be either that or better. And it may not come out exactly how your visualization is, but the results will be the same. Okay. So yeah, you guys have an amazing month. Like this is a really good reading. Like, I mean, honestly, I have nothing to say. Like the cards are telling me you guys are on the uptick. The only thing I would need to, again, for those who are leaving a relationship, which might be the case for some of you, definitely visualize, you guys having an, amicable separation. And I do feel like that's how it's going to end if that's your decision. But yeah, I do feel like it's definitely something that would be really the only sticking point for you guys. Those who are leaving are those who felt very burdened by the relationship, like it was too much. They had too many responsibilities and burdens. So it would be for the highest good for everyone concerned. Okay. So Sagittarius, I hope that helped. And I wish all of you a very wonderful March. Thank you.